internet. You might be wondering, why are you on Dark Souls 3? I hate Elden Ring PvP, and that's supposed to be the staying point of Souls games. Because you can play the game over and over and over again. Eventually you get so used to it that it's not really fun anymore. It's also way too easy of a game. I I just hate it, okay? The PvP is so bad. Having to deal with all the crap. Well, Dark Souls 3, are there a lot of spammers? Yes, obviously. There's always going to be the spammers. But if you're actually good, or at least somewhat decent at the PvP aspect, it's a lot of fun. Heck, you don't even have to be decent. You have to be okay. It's fun. Okay? I don't know. I don't know what to name. Kitten. I don't know what build to go for. We're not even going to go past this thing. It's just going to be like, not even like a 10-minute video. Maybe it's 10 minutes. I don't know. Every time I play Elden Ring PvP, I encounter something new that makes me even angrier about it. Like, I mean even angrier. Like, I didn't think I could get any more angry. Recently, I fought a bow build that can put you to sleep in 3 hits. And, jumping attacks with the bow, as well as running and rolling attacks with the bow, or come out super fast. So he would jump, shoot it, land, shoot it again, which it's 2 hits already, and then he would sprint towards me and shoot again. I fall asleep, he hits me with the perfume bottle, dealing half of my health. And I have a really big health pool at that point. It was 45 with not only the Erdtree's Favor +2, but also the Crimson Amber Medallion +2, which is a lot of health for level 80. And he would literally be able to absolutely destroy me. And then I fought him again, and I just cut him out of the world because I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And he has the audacity to say, oh, don't quit now, skeleton. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I'm pretty sure that's just supposed to be like, oh, you are weak-willed. I'm like, I literally cannot play this game if I am fighting you. You have the audacity to say, I'm using a bow build, so don't quit now. You bastard. Like, it's like, no matter what build I go for, if it's not a bleed build, I literally cannot play that game. Like, you can't do any cool things. You can only hit people once. Meaning that you can't actually just apply pressure, because as soon as they hit you once, well, now you're the one that's being backpedaled. And you can only hit them once, and it's terrible. And I think the worst thing is changing Ashes of War. Like, everybody thought that was cool, but I'm getting more and more PO'd off of it. Because I can face multiple weapons with the same exact Ash of War, but all of them have different move sets, but with the same Ash of War. So they could pull out a sword, have faster hitting normal attacks, and then they do the Ash of War, then they pull out like a halberd, which has a little bit slower, so I got used to the sword. I can't get used to the halberd fast enough. I finally get used to the halberd, and they swap to a greatsword with the same Ash of War. it just hurts. It just hurts so bad. Meanwhile, in this game, yeah, every weapon has a weapon skill, and some of them have unique weapon skills, and I think it should have just stayed that way. Every weapon has a set weapon skill. Meaning that every build you find, if they use a certain weapon, is more unique, more diverse, and a lot more fun, in my opinion. I want to like Elden Ring PvP. I want to. But as far as I'm aware, they're not balancing anything. And it makes sense, because the original viewpoint was, well, we wanted to make it where newcomers can come in easily. You should never compromise for that, okay? Because now we have overpowered weapon skills, like crazy. You have Rivers of Blood, which I was always say is overpowered. Seppuku, again, overpowered. And Bloodhound Sep, literally immortal. You can't do anything fun. You literally have to do the meta, or else you literally can't do anything. I know you can parry these Ashes of War or something like that, but it's just so annoying having to deal with that crap all the time, to the point where the only way you can actually have fun is if you do said crap. Meanwhile, in this game, if I chose a knight, I could use pretty much any weapon in the game and have fun with whatever fits my fancy. If I chose Pyromancer, I can use pretty much any build that's spell-oriented. Or I could do like more specified builds, like a spell sword with the assassin, or a luck build with the thief. You know, using Henri's straight sword, which scales with luck. Like every starting class has like its own merits, but the ones that are the best, I would say, are Knight, Thief, and Pyromancer. Of course, the pinnacle is deprived, because, you know, 10 in every stat means it's well balanced no matter what build you're going for. But by God, I just hate people like that. They're like, oh, you're running away? Like, I literally can't do anything. I literally can't. So stop being an a-hole and actually, you know, be nice to people. Not to mention the absurdity about the jump attacks, like you can't parry them at all, or even deflect them, really. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad that I would say Bloodborne PvP is better. In case you don't know about Bloodborne PvP and stuff like that, yeah, Bloodborne's online system was absolutely garbage. Absolute garbage. And that's all I had to say. I'm done with Elden Ring. Even if the DLC comes out that it's like, oh, look at all these cool things, I'm probably not going to play it. I'm done with it. It's PvE is meh. The PvP is bad. In Dark Souls 3, the PvE is also meh, but I would say it's more positive meh, like meh. Not like eh. And the PvP is amazing, especially if you were at the solo level meta in the arena. It's perfection, I would say, at that point. So yeah, just if you're going to play Elden Ring for the PvP, don't get it. If you just want to get Elden Ring to see what the hype is about, feel free. I will not tell you what you should and shouldn't do. But my personal opinion, I'm probably going to play Dark Souls 3 more. Or even Pokemon. I don't even play competitive Pokemon, but I might get into it because that seems more fun than whatever that crap was. That was my 2 cents on the matter. Bye.